basically, I just want to ask you about anything at all that you remember about the costumes, the costume that you wore.
Absolutely.
Norma Morrisseau.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
In the beginning, they had my costumes in a truck. And it was kind of beginning because first time I came up, it was pretty warm. But after the weather started to change, it hasn't been that cold for 120 years up in Broken Hill. I asked them to give me my costume myself because when you're putting on all the steel from an ice cold truck, right, and it's not that very warm outside, right, so I took it with me in the hotel. So because you had to put on the heat nighttime, so when I put on my costume in the morning, at least I have something warm on me, because it was that cold outside, right? Because when you open the door, they say what kind of weather, and you saw that white, snowy grass, the frosty, and you thought, is it going to be windy today? Because with the chill factor, right, it's like it's 10 below. And all right, I've been used to 10 below before, right, but then I had clothing on. When you don't have any clothing on, I promised myself one thing. Because I was on my way almost giving up, right, because it was that cold. But I promised my one thing, if I'm gonna be here, not one word complaining, not one word. That doesn't matter how bad it is, right, don't complain. And I didn't. And I promised myself only one take, everything. And I did everything I did, one take, except for one thing. When I heard my voice in the speakers, and I had, you know, that when I hold the microphone, and I remember Brian said, Chad, the microphone, oops, sorry. So it was from there, because I could hear my voice. It was, oh, nice, right? You know, I heard it in the background. Whoa, sounds good. But as I said, it was the only time I have to take 2 takes. That's all.
where is the costume today? Do you know where it is? Do you have any pieces of it?
If I know what I know today, right, it would have been mine.
Yeah.
even the mask, because I think George had the mask, and he had promised me a dinner, George, right, and I'm gonna hold him onto that, right, and I know it's right. If we have time, I have time. I'm gonna fly down and see him, right?
Okay. And
because I have a little bit of questions to ask him, right?
Yeah. So he probably has the mask.
Yeah, he has the mask. That's what he said.
Okay.
It's, I saw it in the Facebook. He had a mask.
Do you know anything about the mask, how it was made or anything like that?
It's like a hockey mask.
Yeah, it was plastic though, right?
No, it was aluminium.
It was aluminum?
Yeah.
Okay.
Aluminum.
Yeah.
Because it was a hockey mask. See, the mask we have today, they're plastic, right? But that was the real deal. And when you put on that cold shit in your face, and everybody don't because when you had the eye shields, I had to go to an optical and train. Contact, it was the eye shield, it was like half golf balls you put in, bomb, right? And it's really covered up, right? Because I was supposed to have bloodshot, red burned eyes, right? Okay. And I love when people say, oh yeah, I recognize you through your eyes. And I say, you mean I look like 2 pissel in the snow, huh? Right, it's like somebody want to say something, yeah, I recognize, but you couldn't. There was only one time when I didn't have them on, when they get the best close-up on me, right? And they saw my green-blue eyes, right? It would never been better shots, right? And I wish I didn't have it, right? Because that would be better. But it was for the effect's sake, of course.
Did you get sunburn out there? Windburn?
I get cold burn. Look at Vernon's ass, right? Because I looked at his ass, what kind of weather it's going to be, right? When I saw his ass turn into purple, right? And I said, oh no, what a fucking day it's going to be, right? Right? Because if it was light blue, okay, I can survive. Because it was on his ass. He was the one that was measured. He didn't need any meter there say how many degrees it was. So look at, oh God, it's going to be a rough day.
What else got you through the day when it was cold and you had almost nothing on?
Well, it was tough, right? Because I have a still photograph. I saw her in the book. I got a book from a Japanese fan. Because we had a Japanese film crew there, right? Yeah. With the Nikons. Photoed everything, right? And she asked me, why are you always saying, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit? All right? Because that was the only thing I said, oh shit. Doesn't matter. That. Why are you saying oh shit? And I said, you're taking your clothing off. I want to hear what you're saying, okay? I think it's going to be worse than oh shit. Because it was like a mantra, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I could have said worse word, right? But if you're getting used to one word, that's okay.
What was it like firing the gun that you had?
That's great. It was a colonel from the army who taught me.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
He took me out, right, and I hold it with two hands because I was a big guy, about 250 pounds, 120 kilos, and I hold them with two hands. And I thought, I'm gonna take the wreck out, right? It was like that every time, right? Then I laughing for myself when that skinny Clint Eastwood taking up the Magnum 44 and shooting with it, right? He would have jumped, backwards three feet, right? But it was a good gun, right? Because, I mean, it was a really good kick. And, well, you know, it's not the pistol. It's not the pistol. It's a gun. Cannon.
Yeah. I heard the mask was Velcroed on, right? They have Velcro in there?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
No leather, right? Because easy to put on. Because that neck thing, it was tailor-made for me of, we call it orthopedic guys, right? Yeah, I've been working that kind of thing when I was younger. Yeah. So it fit my neck, my three pieces.
And you had a scalp on?
Yeah, it was great because I had my long hair under it.
Okay.
Because George and I met Sunday morning. Then he had his normal hamburger, right? He sneaked up and nobody saw him. He had his hamburger, right? Stuffed his face. He loved his food.
Yeah.
Still do it. After I've seen how he look.
We'll cut that out.
Well, it doesn't matter. Because I say whatever I want, right? Because I don't give a shit. Because it's true anyway. So I met him there in the morning, right? I mean, my English after 3 months speaking in that, right? Well, but I knew exactly what he said, right? I know enough to be a smart ass. And I've been working on it ever since. And I'm good at it because you have to be a smart ass when you're working on doors to avoid fights. Yeah.
Can you talk more about the S&M factor in the costumes for everybody? What do you think about that?
Well, they can do whatever they like. Right? Everybody has their fantasy, right? It's not my fantasy, right? So I can't rely on it. Because the only thing I was interested in, so long as my body looks good, right, I don't give a shit. And it did, right? Because you have to realize the shooting was 3 months. So every shot, I'm not always in the same shape, but I'm in shape, right? But it's very hard to be very sharp, right? Because that kills you. Because then after this, I did the pirate movie, and I was even sharper. And then I had beard and rings and long hair. And it took me sort of 2 years to come back to be on the diet for almost a year. It took me 2 years to recover from it, right? Because you have to be on so restricted, boring food to be really sharp. Because if you want to be sharp, yeah, well, that's happened on the breakfast table. I don't think you can exercise, get yourself sharp, right? Because that's a fantasy.
I think someone may have already asked you this, and they might ask you this again, but I was kind of a side thing. I was wondering what you were saying when you were on the hill and it was raining and they were lighting the prisoners on fire, and you were...
I was saying every fucking swear word I can find.
Okay.
In Swedish,
Yeah.
in English,
Okay.
because it was raining on me, and you can see how I was dressed, right?
Yes.
He was up and tried to irritate me, the wares, right? And I said, I'm going to touch you, and I said, don't touch me, I'll kill you. But I'm running away. You can't run away because I'm going to get you outside the camera. I told him, right? I was serious, okay?
I heard you were reciting poetry up there.
Oh well, you know, whatever I did, right? But they even tried to make me speak German, right? When I did the voiceover, when what's his name, Terry Hayes, can you do it in German? And I said, I've been practicing this now for so many months, and now in half an hour you want me to practice it in German. Okay, I spoke German when I was younger, right? And of course you're losing the touch if you're not practicing it. So because I'm supposed to be an ancestor from German soldier or something. When I open the box, it's supposed to be from a German ancestor, something like that. Yeah. It's what he explained for me, right? And who knows? Okay. Anybody can interpret that the way they want.
Terry Hayes or George Miller that made up that part of the backstory for you?
Well, there were three writers. It was him, Brian Hannett, and George, right? Who did what, I don't know, right?